What do we got here? We got this rim that I painted over a year ago. Basically in July of 2023, I did a video on these, and I'm about ready to do another set. Just another quick, just get it done job, demolition derby. These rims survived many races and actually won a few races. But we're going to get into it. I'm just going to go ahead and get these rims prepped out here. Right there. I'm going to get them prepped out. Now I got the wheel lip all beat back out. That's got a sharp edge, woo, and whatnot. So I went ahead and I just scuffed this down with 320. Mind you, we're doing this fast. It's for demolition derby car. It's not a show car, and we're just trying to get something on these rims to kind of stand out above the rest of them. Not that you don't really get to see them after about a minute, but anyways, the whole point is when the car's out on display, people see it, and it helps with the advertisers on the car and everything, so people are noticing the car a little bit more. So that's the whole point of it, and yeah, it's just to be cool too. What the hell. But I got to repeat this process on 3 more of these rims, scuffing them down, and then I'm going to get into spraying the color. Now we got done the next step in this fine art masterpiece here that we're doing. I got the rims masked off. And I'm just going to go ahead and prime these because the rust is just kind of crappily bad, and I want to make sure that at least the paint sticks through one feature, demolition derby. But anyways, priming time. Okay, we're doing some priming. Old Sergeant Rock is not going to be showing up like some half-ass with non-painted rims. He's representing his sponsor as well, getting a good looking car and doing that. Look at that, just like that, getting them painted, getting the prime on, make these things look good. Not going to care too much about the rubber. I can get that cleaned up if I get any on the tires. Paint doesn't like to stick to it, so it's easy to clean. Yep. Kind of just getting these laid on. Last one. And I'll get some more prime on, get these finished up. Alright, we're painting some rims. You gotta forgive my air hookup here. It just keeps getting worse and worse, and well, after I get done doing these rims, I'm gonna hit change this out. But anyway, it's gonna get spraying. Got a nice blue going on here, and I'll just show that and try not to talk over that noise. This one's already done. Go this side. And it just got quieter, of course. A lot of effort for these rims here to Make them look good so that they get wrecked and muddy. Blue color's nice. Yeah, wait till you see the next phase while I'm pick this color. But anyways, I'm sure you get the point on this, is I'm just kind of spraying them. And well, it's very irritating. I may have to change out that valve there. Now that we got these all sprayed out with the base blue, I'll put SG100 over to protect this blue here. It's actually a very nice blue. You can kind of see it. We're in the shadow here, and it's reflecting some light, so there's a lot of pearlescence in it. So anyways, I'm pretty happy with it so far, so good. I mean, granted, it hasn't been body worked and smoothed out, but we're not going to do it on this job. But all right, next phase. All right, now we're doing the SG100. Just kind of quickly show this. It's a clear base coat. And what that's doing is keeping the base coat there sealed and kind of protected. And then we'll start laying the artwork down. Keeps like tape marks from getting on the paint and whatnot and all that too. So that's another video for another time. But there we go, all the way around. And I think we're golden. Now here's the graphic that we're doing on this rim. It's going to be a bright chartreuse yellow swirl right here, neon. And then I'll do something down in here too as well. Probably figure out some pattern or whatever. But anyways, and then they're going to be also, this is directional. They're going to be two different directions, one for the right side, one for the left. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start on this opposing side. Little swirl mark. It's just one kind of stripe that comes to a point. I don't know what to call it exactly, but we're going to go ahead and start getting this on here. And we're not trying to go all the way around the rim. We're just trying to go, yeah, we'll say halfway, basically, with the graphic scheme. It's a little bit difficult with the curvature here to try to keep the, you know, the line fluid and smooth looking. And oh, here we go. And this is the first line there, and I'll cut it off. There's going to be a little gap down in there because it's just the way it is. And then I will carry this one a little bit farther out. And being that they're opposing, if you put them on, they'll go backwards on the wrong side. So there's going to be a left and right side on these. And come down here. This is where it gets difficult for me, is keeping the line looking decent. Okay, so when it's spinning, especially at slow speed, it's going to be this kind of hypnotic trance image thing or whatever, like with the cartoons. I don't know how to describe it, but there it is. Whoops, I just messed that up. So anyways, there we go. All right, the next thing that we have done is went ahead and back taped the rest of it. This is with transfer tape. I got the 36-inch wide, so it's kind of, me just slap it down in there, push it down in there, cut out the little swirl here. And so anyways, that's that. And going to do the other three. Just wanted to show it. It's going to be just kind of a really brief and cut up video here. Going to just show the stages, and that's about it. All right, we're going to get this started now. Going to go ahead and base this white. We're using the airbrush here and just kind of layering on. We don't want it too thick. The reason I'm using this airbrush is that it's really not all that much that I'm putting on. I didn't see the point of dirtying up a, you know, a 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch, 6 inch, 7 inch, 8 inch, 9 inch, 10 inch, 11 inch, 12 inch, 13 inch, 14 inch, 15 inch, 16 inch, 17 inch, 18 inch, 19 inch, 20 inch, 21 inch, 22 inch, 23 inch, 24 inch, 25 inch, 26 inch, 27 inch, 28 inch, 29 inch, 30 inch, 31 inch, 32 inch, 33 inch, 34 inch, 35 inch, 36 inch, 37 inch, 38 inch, 39 inch, 40 inch, 41 inch, 42 inch, 43 inch, 44 inch, 45 inch, 46 inch, 47 inch, 48 inch, 49 inch, 50 inch, 51 inch, 52 inch, 53 inch, 54 inch, 55 inch, 56 inch, 57 inch, 58 inch, 59 inch, 60 inch, 61 inch, 62 inch, 63 inch, big gun and making all this overspray and whatnot, but I'm just getting this white here, and that's for the next color it's going on. Down in there. Go in here. Mind you, we're doing this fast. Can't devote a lot of time to this. And it's a demolition derby car. These things are going to get beat up. So with that thought in mind, we're just going to get it done and do something cool for visual effects. And a certain realization is that, well, this is going to be tore up. So it's not like it's a show bike. Come over here, I got them offset. So all I'm doing is just layering this on, and I got that airbrush right there. Of course, my air hose is, as always, leaking. Everything I got is wore out, so that's part of this process of doing this channel, is rebuilding this shop up and getting it right and doing what I need to do. And the growing pains. If I can do it, anybody can do it. That's kind of the issue that I'm trying to get across here. Now we got the swirl based out white on all four of them. Just briefly show that real quick, and then we'll just kind of move on to the next color. And let me show you what that is. Just take a short walk over here. There it is, neon chartreuse. I already got the can popped open, and look at that. I haven't even stirred it up yet. Nice and bright. That's going to be the contrasting color. So there we are. I'll get that spraying here in a minute. Shooting on the chartreuse right now. Pardon the noise again. One day I'll actually grow up and fix everything around here. But look at the brightness. This is only coat one. It's only going to get so bright. Do one more, and then I'll finish this up without the video. The good thing about certain airbrushes, you can do the volume of paint. This isn't an expensive airbrush, but it's getting the job done quite effectively. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna keep on moving on. There it is, and it's bright glory. I mean, good gracious. Yeah, I love the neon colors. They're just absolutely spectacular and brilliance and brightness and everything. But these rims are definitely going to show out, and well, I got one more coat to put on and try to make it look a little bit better. But there we go. All right, let's check out the transformation, see how these things came out. Get this stuff peeled up. Hopefully it's not too much blow by. There's a little bit down there, but you see, the good thing is I got SC100 on there, and there's a little bit there. Doesn't look too bad, not too shabby at all. We'll get this tape off here. Guess I'm going to start down here. Shouldn't be too big of a line. It looks bigger until you actually untape it, and it kind of shrinks down. So when you're taping this stuff up, you just want to kind of, now I'm having issues, good gracious. I trim my nails, that's part of the problem. When you do this stuff, you want to kind of do it bigger than you think it's supposed to be just by pinch, because that's where it shrinks down. A lot of blow by right here. I'll get that cleaned up because I got the SG100 on there. It's protecting that, so I can actually use a little scuffing pad, a little bit of reducer, and that'll pop that up, clean that up right nice. And that's the other thing, when you're painting on something like this, it's just, you can't do it like you can something that's finely prepped out. But let's take a look. Other than the mess, that looks pretty good. We'll see how it rolls. But over here, do the same thing. But I'm pulling up all the wrong stuff, so I'm gonna kick this camera off because I don't have somebody to help me film. So a lot of times it's very inconvenient for me to do this. Like right now, where I'm pulling up the tape, where I shouldn't be pulling up. And it gets very frustrating. So, all right, there we go. All right, I'm gonna show the clear coating here on this, just this one rim, so you can see the color. It's a General Motors color. It's like a rival something, I can't remember what it is, but anyways, it's a gorgeous color. It looks great under clear, and we're going to keep this moving on. I'm one timing it on the clear, just making it look wet, because I'm out here in the sunlight. I don't want it to bubble. There it is. That blue looks really good, nice pearlescent. I'm going to get it out of the sunlight. One more thing to do on these is I'm actually labeling them for Sergeant Rock. I'm just basically just putting Sergeant Rock on it. I went a little big on this one, so I'm going to shrink it up on the bottom. Not my best work, but you get the point. It's kind of in this rim here. I'll come back and clean all this up. I'm just getting the first round down. I'm not going to bore you with doing all this here real quick. Put my period. I gotta clean that tee up. Powdered it out on the paint. Back over. I was running out of paint. Now it's probably going to be too wet and want to go all over the place. So I'm going to have to be kind of quick. There we go. Got the jitters today. I'm going to go ahead and time lapse the rest of it, and well, you get the point. There it is. I'm going to clean up that G. Okay, to close out this video, the rims have already disappeared, so I don't get to show you that, but I wanted to show the products that I use. It's not an endorsement, this is what I use. We'll start with the House Color Neon Chartreuse, and then right here I got the Chromax, which is the GM Arrival Blue, and the SG100 Intercoat Clear, and you know, the reducer there. And I also used the House of Color Pinstripe paint, the white with the UOO reducer. And well, it wasn't a great video, but it is kind of just, again, showcasing the fact that you can custom paint pretty much anything if you really want to. And you know, just kind of just going through the process, just showing little projects that I get. And so anyways, if you like this kind of content, please subscribe. You know, leave a comment, tell me how I'm doing, tell me how bad I'm doing if you want, and a thumbs up is always nice. But there you go. That's the stuff I used. And do me a favor. Thanks for watching and having a nice day. Thanks.